in your language, speak nicely to each other, and let us not to call Muslim names. You know, you better call people by who they are. If somebody is lying, we will call him a liar, but unless he lie first, then he deserve it. So today, one of you, he sent me this text. I'm not going to show his name, but he have a discussion with the Muslim about the video I made about the Muslim speaking about Paltalk. I will show it to you on the screen. He said, regarding your video about Paltalk, is the pronunciation ILAIHUNNA is supposed to be the same as ALAIHINNA? I noticed that what you said in Paltalk is ILAIHUNNA, and Quran spelling from the site shows ALAIHINNA. All right, my friend. Actually, if you go to my Arab for Christ page in YouTube, you will see I'm teaching Arabic there. All right, and you will see this is called tashkil. This is not about the reading, and I will show you. You know, they try to fool you with their propaganda and agenda, and you need to ask yourself, what is the purpose of this? Let us say somebody, let us say for the sake of argument, you are a person who is a professor and you made a mistake in reading the word. If this is true, is that will make you not a professor no more? I mean, this is stupid. So they are desperately trying the whole idea in Paltalk at that day. The guy, he will not let me debate him. Read this verse for me, and he chose that verse because they Muslim themselves do not know how to read correctly. Now I will show you from Google, peace upon him. You see, this is the word I did read as it is in the Quran. I will hit at the speaker, and you know what, let me zoom first so Muslim will not say, oh, this is not the same word. Hold on, because it's mean to them, ILAIHINNA. All right, so ILAIHUNNA, ILAIHINNA, depend how you read it with the tashkil. The correct way, if there is no tashkil on it, is to say ILAIHUNNA, and here it is without tashkil. And this is the speaker I will hit in the front of your eyes. Here we go. Listen to the word.
ILAIHUNNA.
Did you hear it? Let me put it louder.
ILAIHUNNA.
Did you hear it? ILAIHUNNA. Again, I did not hear it.
ILAIHUNNA. ILAIHUNNA.
Okay, I will go to the other way with tashkil. Tashkil is something you add in the top of the letter to change the sound, not the word. The word does not change. So they speak to you because they knew you do not know Arabic and you are, you know, ignorant in this topic. So they try to fool you. We will go to Google. This is the same word. Nothing changed. Just we have tashkil now. Tashkil is just to change the sound. Here we go. I will click at the speaker. The same exact word.
ILAIHUNNA.
Did you hear it? ILAIHINNA.
ILAIHUNNA.
Okay, so what the sound? What the different? Here in the top of underneath of the letter ha, which is this one, they have something called kasra. Let me zoom in so you will see what is the kasra. The kasra is not a part of the letter. The kasra is addition to change the sound. Like you want to sing it, you want to make it, but it's the same word. You say ILAIHUNNA, ILAIHINNA. It's the same exact word. Only donkeys, they try to fool you because they are a bunch of ignorant. And they are desperate. How we can stop this guy who is making Muslims leave Islam? Otherwise, who care if it's ILAIHUNNA or ILAIHINNA or ILAIHUNNA? It's the same word, it's same meaning, it's exactly the same thing. But this is when you are desperate, bankrupt, you take desperate measure. You see this thing under the letter here? Look like this. You see it? The one in the top of it. Let me zoom more. Do you see it? Let me make it thin so I can highlight the letter itself. We need something thinner. Okay, very thin. Here we choose something very thin. All right. I will zoom in. Actually, for me, it's small even to write in it. For you, it look bigger because you are viewing it from YouTube, and the screen is so small for me. So you see this thing here, this little thing. This is not part of the letter. This is not part of the word. This is called tashkil. Tashkil is decoration. Is to add sound to the letter It is not part of the word. So this is how they fool you. If we take the same, you see, I can't take it off. It's not part of the word. I've had not actually. This has been added by someone is not even an Arab. The one who added this, he is a Persian. This is not. It's just to ease the reading. Anyway, so if we take the same verse, I will do this now. I will do the same verse. Look, this is the same verse as it is. And here I put the word as it is in the Quran. This is the Quran. You can compare the difference between them only, tashkil or without tashkil. If you add tashkil, you change the sound. As simple, but you don't change the meaning, you change the reading, it's the same. So this is Google, which is not a Christian prince, you know, he's not working for a Christian prince, you know, this is Google, peace upon him. Let us see how Google will read the verse.
فلما سمعت بمكرهن أرسلت إليهن وأعتدت لهن متكئا.
Do you see? إليهن, as I did read it. إليهن. And the reason you expand, you know, I expanded the ya, because simply here, like you know, like just to make it more clear, like ilay is mine. This is the original word. Yahunna is to them. So ilayhunna, and even here in the reading is expanding the letter for you. Listen carefully.
فلما سمعت بمكرهن أرسلت إليهن وأعتدت لهن
إليهن. Anyway, it's silly. I mean, who cares? But I'm just to show you. For me, I don't care what those Muslims they say. But today our topic is more important than this. And you know, as long the Muslims speaking about reading the Quran, who can read the Quran better? And so when I say what Christian prince, you do not know to read the Quran like them. That will be the most stupid argument ever, because 95% of the Muslims do not know how to read the Quran, and I know how to read the Quran better than your prophet. It is him who you say that he is illiterate. And the second I said to the guy, oh, are you saying I am the same as your prophet? He changed the topic, and he said this is a miracle. My prophet do not know how to read. This is a miracle. And the whole purpose of this reading, we enter their chat room and we challenge them in their chat room. Who wanna debate me? You see, they say Christian prince, he don't come to us. I used to go to them they get terrified the second they see my name, and this is why he said, I challenge you. If you can't read this verse, this is supposedly one of the most hardest verse in the Quran to read. Okay, he himself do not know. I asked him, do you read it? Read it for me. Read it so we can compare between reading and my reading. He did not. So this is how they lie. And this is how they try to okay, don't listen to him. This guy, he does not know what he's talking about. This is the most silly argument, stupid. It is him who do not know how to read. It's his prophet who is illiterate, and we are here to correct him. And actually, if you go in the same page of the Quran, like here, you see, just to educate you, I will show you words which is the same almost in the same chapter. Do you see here? What is the last of this ILAIHUNNA? I see, I read it again, ILAIHUNNA. I will not change my reading. This is the correct way. So here, this is the part. Okay? And this is the exact part. The same word. Do you see it? The different here, you will see this tashkil in this one. There's tashkil here. See this thing here? This is tashkil. I don't know if you can see. Let me choose different color. I will choose green. Let us see green. You see this? I'm not sure if it's showing for you on the screen. Anyway, so this is the difference between them. If I click at the reading which is in the website, how is going to read this one and how is going to read this one. Listen carefully. I'm not sure why it's not working.
إليهن
Okay,
أيديهن.
it's the same word. You see this part at the end after this here, after this part here, and after this part is exactly the same word. So what happened? It's just a skill. Do you see how they fool you? It's the same. Yahunna, yahunna. 3 letters. Ya, hey, noon. Ya, hey, noon. Ya is letter ya. Ha is H, like equal to, you know, and N is, this is called nunun niswa, which means the letter N for women. For women. So to make things something belong to women, you add this letter, which is called the letter of the women, the females. So what is the difference between the two words? This is the same 3 exact letter. Why here it is hunna and there it is hinna? Is that will change anything? No. This is just a way of reading. Listen again.
أيديهن.
أيديهن يهن. See, he expanded the ya. أيديهن. But there is only one letter ya. There's only one ya. And this is the correct way actually to say it.
أيديهن.
أيديهن. أيديهن. Okay, here.
إليهن.
Okay, but the same word, what happened? It's just tashkil. So it's just to fool you because you don't speak Arabic. They try, okay, to say, okay, let us try to say this guy, he don't, you know, they cannot attack me. They cannot say anything, you know, to take me down. Look at this, silly. But here, as long as we are talking about this topic, and I take advantage of this, Muslims claim, as long if a person, he did not pronounce the Quran as they wish, pronounce the sound, not the letters. The letters reading ilayhunna actually is the correct way, and this is why if you put it in Google as it is without tashkil, Google right away read it exactly as ilayhunna, not ilayhinna, because this is the correct way.
إليهن.
Ilayhunna. You see, don't try not to sleep when you read it.
إليهن.
Okay. So, but we have a bigger problem. As long it's very sensitive for the Muslim to accept Quran reading if you change the sound, not the letters, the sound, the tashkil, which is just a sound, is not even changing the meaning, changing letters. So how they accept this garbage here? Read carefully with me and let us try not to laugh.